Welcome back to Turn With VR. We got a great one for you today. We're checking out the new BOBOVR M3 Pro Plus head strap for your MetaQuest 3 and 3S headsets. We'll unbox it, we'll assemble it, we'll go through the in-depth review, and of course, give you a little surprise there at the end. Make sure you stick around for that one. Let's jump into it. Alright, so in the box we have their usual setup where they have kind of the inventory and quick start instructions there. I'm just going to set that to the side. Read the user manual. It always has good, useful information for you. This one comes with two user manuals, one for the little charging dock and battery combo that you see right there, and these two little charging cords came in. Then we have the head strap itself and a little thanks for choosing BOBOVR. Enjoy. And here we have our head strap. It does have a little unfold instructions there, but you can just kind of tilt this going forward. If it's too tight, just use this knob on the back and that will give it enough space to now move forward and fold all the way forward. This is looking already like a very different type of style compared to some of the other BOBOVR head straps, and I'm looking forward to this one. Let's get rid of this little piece here. And now let's go ahead and install this. So I'm just going to set this up here to the side for a minute. Here we have our Quest 3. I'm just going to put it onto the Quest 3. If you have never taken off the head strap or the facial interface, here are some quick instructions. I usually pinch on the top and the bottom towards the sides. Some people will just pinch in the middle there, which works fine as well. Pull it back and it will come off. That's not the stock facial interface, but it works the same way for that one. For the head strap, I'm going to undo that Velcro. Make sure you pull this gently through, keeping your thumb in position here along this little bar going across because you don't want that to break. And for the arms themselves, you can see there's a little bit of extra plastic here. Make sure you have some pressure on the back of that arm and they easily will pop off. Again, having pressure right there because you don't want to snap your arm back. Okay, from here you can put your facial interface back on. Just make sure that you line up the pins. Push it in so you hear all the clicks that you need to. And we can grab our head strap here. Notice that it has the over clips there just like the stock head strap. So what I usually do is just line up the back of it there. Once the back of it's lined up, then I'll put pressure moving towards the front and you can hear it clip right in there. We will do the same here on this side. Got it lined up in the back, put pressure to the front and it clipped right in. Just going to loosen this a little bit here. You can grab one of your cables. I'm not exactly sure why they did two. Maybe one's for charging, one's for this. And we can insert this. There's going to be a spot right here where you can put the flat one. Don't put the 90-degree angle one. And then we can feed this through here. You can loosen that if you need to. It's just a Velcro piece. And then this 90-degree angle piece can go into the side of the headset, and the battery simply goes on the back. So there is our installation. I'm going to go and use this. We'll come back, give you an overview of how it works, and go from there. All right, so I've had a chance to use it now quite extensively. Let's go through it and give you my review. Overall design, very different for BOBOVR. First of all, as we kind of noted before, these clip-ons instead of the slide friction grips, that is very different for them. The biggest part here is right away after we get past these pivot points that are here is the forehead pad. The forehead padding takes a little bit of a note from the Kiwi Design H4 Boost in my opinion, as they have their own knob here. We're going to go through exactly what that does in just a minute. But beyond that, the padding is also very different as well. It's not just one big forehead bar that's very big and very static, you could say. This is a flexible big piece that almost looks like it should be a back pad, but it is on the forehead. We then have our pivot points here, and then we have our adjustable piece on the back. The padding on the back is different as well compared to some other ones. The top is very similar to the S3 Pro. It almost looks identical, the top part here, but the bottom, instead of having any padding, it's just silicone with breathable ventilation in there. So let's put this on. You can loosen that up. Put this on here. Now, this is the big part here, is what this knob actually does. If I turn sideways here, I'm going to make sure that you can actually see me still. There we go. You're going to notice that as I loosen this, this part is actually extending out away from my head. As I tighten it, it is now tightening towards my head. What that allows us to do is create pretty much a hybrid version between a Halo type strap and an Elite style strap, and very easy adjustability between them. If you're playing a more intense game, like right up here, I've got pistol whip on right now. That's what I was playing last night. I'm going to want this to be a tighter fit. I'm going to tighten the back up. I'm going to have this still be secure, but I'm going to make sure that a lot of that pressure is still around my whole head, not just on the top. If I don't want to do this, and I want to do more productivity, and I want it to be more of a Halo type strap, I'm going to show you the capabilities here without even having a facial interface on. I can now make sure that this is tighter and that more of that weight is being distributed up here and back here instead of on the facial interface in front of me. And this still feels actually quite secure. This is actually probably the most secure I've ever felt any head strap without using a facial interface, which is actually really cool. I really like this. And I did use this a lot with watching some FIFA games, doing some work on my computer as well with remote desktop. But this is now leaning towards what companies are, I'm hoping, are going to do, building these hybrid type straps that can work both ways. They can work as Elite style straps when you need it to be tight and secure. They can also work as Halo type, productivity type straps as well. Huge plus. The way that this, let's talk about weight distribution, just overall comfort. When I first bought the S3 Pro, I waited a while before I bought the S3 Pro. It had already been out, I think, for almost a year before I bought the S3 Pro. I was a big skeptic, and when I first put it on, I expected to be like blown away, and I wasn't. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't. Yes, the S3 Pro is nice. It works well. The fan is nice. The super long hot swappable battery, all of that stuff is nice, but I was not blown away by the comfort. When I put this on the other day for the first time, that's the feeling I expected to feel when I put on the S3 Pro. This has done it now. And in my opinion, because they've done it so well with this new type of forehead strap, this is going to lead the way for further productions of a new S3 Pro, and other new accessories as well from BOBOVR. Because it just distributes that weight so well, and it makes it so secure. If you watch right here, I took this out onto the playground right by my house, and I wanted to try it upside down because it felt so secure, and it stayed on my head. A little bit crazy. I don't really recommend it. You don't need to do that, but this one is that secure. It envelops the head in such a way that it distributes everything so nicely. I'm so impressed with it in that sense. Weight, we are looking at, without the battery, 365 grams. With the battery, about 518 is what I measured it in at. It is a little bit lighter than the S3 Pro, but that weight difference honestly actually comes because of the battery. The battery that comes on here is 50 grams less than the B100, so it really is just that battery part in there. Price, we are looking at $60. $60 regular price. The S3 Pro still is $90 regular price. So this is $30 cheaper, which is a pretty big price point in my opinion. Their old M3 Pro is still $50. There's no way I would recommend that over this. This one is 100 times better in my opinion. That one's lighter. It definitely is lighter, but it is no way in any way better than this one. Our battery. Here, let's talk about the battery here. The battery is a new battery. We have our dock here and our little box. So we can see this is the BM60. It comes with a little dock to charge it. Sticky pad on the bottom. I haven't taken the plastic off that because I don't know where I want to put it yet. This battery is 6500 mAh. The thing that I don't like about it though is that it doesn't work with previous chargers. You can see in the back here, I have the D3 charging dock. Loved it. I love how you can charge the controller with the controller's grips on it. It has a spot for that B100 battery back there. That spot does not work with this one here. And if you have the charging dock, the separate little charging dock just for those batteries, it's not going to work with these ones here. This is creating a new ecosystem within Bobo that is going to need different things. I'm glad it came with a little charging dock, but it's a little disappointing for the retro fit of these other accessories as well. And obviously these batteries won't fit on like the S3 Pro or the E3 Pro or the old M3 Pro or anything like that. So that's my only real gripe right now with this head strap, is just the new battery system. I wish they would have just been able to use the B100, but I get the M3 Pro is kind of like supposed to be a step down from the S3 Pro with battery level and price and all that kind of stuff. So I know it all plays in there. It's just a little bit unfortunate in my opinion. So if you are looking for a new head strap and you want something that can be used mixed reality, productivity, intense games, and you want a full, very secure feel, right now this is probably your best option for an all-inclusive. It doesn't have a fan. I know it doesn't have a fan, but like many people do, they can get facial interfaces with fans. KKCO-BOBOVR has one, so you can kind of make some adjustments there if you still want a fan type experience. But this one is going to give you such a comfortable experience. I'm so happy that I bought it. This is not sponsored at all. I've reached out to Bobo, honestly, probably 20 times, and they've never responded to my emails. So I did buy this one, but I'm glad that I did, because it is a fantastic head strap, and I do plan, as of now, to leave it on my Quest 3 and use this one for now as I'm testing other ones out as well. If you have any questions, make sure to let me know. Make sure to check out my daily deal tracker for any MetaQuest games on my website. You can always use my promo code TNorthVR to get 10% off of any regular price game on the Meta Store. Thank you for watching this one. We'll see you next time here on True North VR.